All right, welcome to On Your Road to Becoming a Data Analyst, episode 3. Okay, so if you are here to watch episode 1 and 2, I would advise you go down my page and go and watch episode 1 and 2. We started by explaining in details and in very simple and relatable terms what data is, because we are trying to look at the world of data. So we've given a very simple definition about data, trying to relate it to something else that you can easily understand. We'll talk about different types of data, so I would advise you go back and watch that particular video. Now let's continue. So in this particular video, we'll be looking at how data shapes the world. Remember, I know you're talking about data analytics. Of course, we'll move to data analytics very soon, but we're looking at how data shapes the world. And I'll start in our everyday life. Now, oftentimes, especially if you stay in Lagos, Nigeria, something we usually do if you want to go out, check your map to check if there is traffic, right? Then you open your phone, you check the route you want to apply to wherever you are going, and you see that, there is traffic jam somewhere, right? So that helps you make a particular decision as to whether you should go now or wait a little bit so that the traffic goes down before you enter the road and you are not stuck in traffic. Now, how were they able to do that? It's actually the power of data. Why? Because map uses phone locations. You remember your phone has location, so map uses your phone location to show traffic jam along a particular route. So when they say that, there are a lot of persons on this particular route and they are still there for a number of time, what happens? There is definitely traffic along that route. So you can see the power of data. It's used in almost everything, basically. And of course, we will see it step by step. We see it industry by industry where data is needed. Of course, we're going to move to data analytics and all of that, but we're going step by step. So in our everyday life, maps, right? Map use the location of your phone to show you traffic jam or to determine traffic jam. Now let's look at music and movies. Now for those that are used to Netflix, Spotify, Prime Video, YouTube. Now if you discover that, let's say YouTube for example, you watch more of romantic movies. Now if you go back to your YouTube and you want to watch movie and you're going through the suggested movie that YouTube is giving you, what will you notice? You will notice that you have a lot of romantic movies. Why? What YouTube actually did there is to just go through your previous data. What is the previous data? The kind of movies you have been watching. Now you've watched about 10 movies on YouTube. Now YouTube discovered that you've been watching more of romantic movies. What does that mean? It means you are more interested in romantic movies, and the suggested movies that will be coming to your front page will be romantic movies. That is the power of data. So what data was that? They saw the movies you have been watching, your record, that is data. So you can see how it shapes our world. I'm talking about map, now I'm talking about music and movies. Same thing with Netflix. If you're also on Spotify, the kind of music that you listen to determines the kind of music that that particular platform will be suggesting to you. Now, shopping. Now, businesses use your previous data, right? The things you've bought before to suggest things that you may likely need, right? For those that run ads, they use all of this, right? Facebook also uses, if you run Facebook ads. Now, if you are targeting a particular demographic, right? Now, those people that they know that, they usually search things like this online, or they've bought things related to that online, or they usually view things related to that online, they engage on all of that. What happens? If you are running ad, they push that thing also to them. Why? Because there's a likelihood of them going for that thing. Why? Because of their previous record. Can you see? So that is data. Now that previous record is actually data because all of this platform, they are taking note of all of these things. So you can see how data shapes our everyday life. Now, another one is what? Fitness. So smartwatches, right? They track your heart rate, your step and sleep. Now, another one is security. Now, so bank uses all of these to spot spontaneous or any form of fraudulent activities based on the data that is available. So you can see that data is useful in our everyday life. Every day we interact with data. Every day we create data. Every day data is being generated, either you like it or not, either you are aware or not. Data is being generated every day. So there's no life, or rather, anywhere you see life, there is data. That is just it. Either it is intentional, either it is not intentional. Data is generated every day. So that is all for this particular episode. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.